It was a crisp morning at Denver International, just another routine takeoff. The sun painted the sky in fiery oranges as the commercial jet ascended, its engines roaring a powerful, steady rhythm. Inside, passengers settled in, bathed in soft morning light, unaware of the terror about to unfold. Suddenly, the calm shattered. A close-up on the cockpit control panel showed a cascade of red warning lights, accompanied by blaring sirens. Oxygen masks dropped from the ceiling, and the cabin erupted in panic. Children cried, bags tumbled from overhead compartments, and the camera shook violently as the plane plunged into severe turbulence. Amidst the chaos, Officer Miller, a mid-30s U.S. police officer in uniform, remained a beacon of calm. Beside him, his K-9 partner, Ranger, a German shepherd, sat alert and disciplined. As the plane lurched, Miller unbuckled, and Ranger let out a sharp bark, sensing the imminent danger. Through the shaking, narrow aisle, Miller pushed forward, Ranger leading the way. Sparks showered from the ceiling, and trails of smoke snaked through the cabin. He reached the cockpit, desperately trying to assist the pilots, pulling a lever, attempting to stabilize the controls, but the entire system collapsed with a final, ominous groan. Outside, the plane spiraled downwards, a metallic bird of prey, hurtling towards a tall commercial building. The impact was catastrophic. A massive collision ripped through the structure, followed by a colossal fireball that erupted, tearing the plane's rear section apart in a hyper-realistic, high-impact explosion. Inside the wreckage, darkness, thick smoke, and raging fires consumed everything. Twisted metal lay exposed. Miller coughed, wiping dust from his face, and slowly stood. Ranger, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames, began searching through the debris, a silent, determined sentinel amidst the screams for help. He lifted an injured woman onto his back, carrying her through burning debris. Ranger pulled a man by his jacket, dragging him to safety. Miller then used sheer shoulder force to break open a jammed emergency door. Ranger, barking sharply, guided terrified children away from the flames, leading them to safety. Outside, survivors gathered on the road, crying and hugging, as firefighters arrived on the scene. Officer Miller stood quietly, his uniform torn, face exhausted but resolute. Ranger sat faithfully beside him, gently panting, a silent testament to their courage. A firefighter approached, asking why the officer looked so sad after such a heroic act. Miller looked down, a wry smile touching his lips, and replied, "Because no one liked, shared, or subscribed." Ranger tilted his head, then let out a single, knowing bark.